Hey yo, Sean, you Mr. Kingston.
Okay guys, so for this look you'll need some hairspray, a brush, some bulldog clips, some hair scrunchies or elastic bands, and a comb. So the first look I'm going to show you is how to do a fishtail braid in pigtails. So what I'm doing is I'm sectioning off my hair into two sides, and I'm going to put the section that I'm not working on out the way using my bulldog clip. And I'm going to brush through the first section that I'm going to do. And I'm going to separate the side of my hair into two sides. So the right side and the left side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my first side and I'm going to take a strand of hair from that side. It doesn't really matter how big it is. And then I'm going to transfer it to the other side. And then I'm going to take a piece of hair from the left side and transfer it to the right side. And you just want to keep on doing that to create the fishtail look, taking a section from each side of the hair and transferring it to the other side. And you want to keep doing this all the way down the hair until you reach the very end. And then once you've done that, you can secure it with your elastic band. And that's what it should look like. And now I'm going to go ahead and do the other side, and you want to do the exact same thing. If you have a fringe, by the way, you might want to clip it out the way as well to make it easier to work with. So I'm going to use two sections, dividing my hair into two sections, and then taking a strand from the right hand side and transferring it to the left hand side, and then do the exact same thing with the left hand side to the right hand side. And the smaller the strand, the smaller the fishtail will come out, and the bigger the strands, the bigger the fishtail will come out, if that makes any sense. So you want to kind of work in tiny sections, and you want to make sure you maintain tension in the hair as well. You don't want it to be loose, you want it to be quite tight so it doesn't come out. And again, when you get to the ends, just secure it with a band. Now if you have a fringe, there's different styles that you can do with it. With my fringe, I like a lot of volume. So I'm going to take my comb and I'm going to back comb at the root of my fringe. And what this will do is just kind of create my kind of sweeping fringe effect. Just give my fringe a lot more volume and it will stay in place. And there you have it. That's what the fishtail looks like in two separate plaits or sections or pigtails or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so now I'm going to do just one fishtail up the side of my head. So I'm going to use a grip to secure the side of my hair. Doesn't really matter which side you work on. And again, if you have a fringe, I suggest clipping it out the way to make it easier to work with. So it's exactly the same thing as you did with the pigtail fishtails. You're just literally transferring one section of hair to the other section. So a strand from the right, transferring it to the left, and a strand from the left, transferring it to the right. So it's really quite simple. It sounds very complicated to do, but once you get the hang of it and once you get practice at it, it will be a piece of cake. Again, make sure you maintain tension and then secure with a band. And then I'm going to take out my fringe. And you can either have your fringe out, which is what I'm going to show you right now, and I'm just back combing it with a brush, or you can get a grip, a hair grip, and you can pin it back so it's not in your face as much. It's really however you want to do it or however you want to style it. and I'm just using a grip just to grip my hair back. And then you can go ahead and use your favourite hair care products that you use, hairspray, anything like that. And then there you have it again, just a simple fishtail look. Right now I'm just pulling on the braids, and by pulling on the fishtail, it will create a bigger fishtail and kind of a more messy effect, if that's what you want to go for. And that is literally it, and I hope it made sense and I wasn't too confusing, and I'll talk to you guys soon.